Well, the purpose of this helicopter ride and this whole day is to give people a better understanding of what happened this spring when we had the Creek Fire on the go, to develop an understanding of the impacts of fire, actually the positive side of the fire, the condition of the forest is in today, and actions we took to suppress this fire and actions we use so people have a better understanding of fire suppression. Really what the fire is, it's a rejuvenation of the forest. It's not a destruction of the forest. We use terminology too often of destruction, impacts, when really it's a rejuvenation, it's a revitalization of the environment, which helps both wildlife and the quality of water as well as us as individuals. Well, what we report is that we burned 36,000 hectares, but as people fly over, they'll see that actually 3,600 hectares is the perimeter of the fire and not actually what was killed. And what you saw out there also as you're flying over, you'd see your conifer trees, which are your needle trees, and they burn quite heavily because they're dry. And in other areas, you'll see your aspen, which are your broadleaf, and they don't get impacted as much because once you get the leaf out, they actually become a fuel break. And the other thing is you have different moisture throughout the day. A lot of these fires are wind driven. And so what you see are long straight burn areas that are fairly narrow, and then it'll cool down overnight and the winds will shift the next day, so it'll change the direction. And so all someone was ahead of the fire at one point now becomes maybe the rear of the fire. So you'll have a much lower intensity, so the trees there won't burn and will actually survive the fire. So that's why you see that mosaic pattern out there, is because it's following the winds and the fuel types that are conducive to fire.